I'm afraid the use of services by the poor is relatively limited.
But
and the CPI is, after all, an average across a whole number of people.
One quick question to all of you now. What exactly do you think that we have in our hands to do away with such disparities, at least in our country? Dr. Mehrotra, very quickly.
Well, a very important thing is that we must invest much more. The government needs to invest much more in agriculture. Because if agricultural incomes rise faster, people are leaving agriculture as it is, and that's very good news. Mechanization is taking place in agriculture, but if more public investment happens, then yields will rise and incomes will rise of those who are going to continue in agriculture. And most importantly, the trend that I've said is already established, where jobs in non-agriculture are happening, you know, that there has to be much greater policy focus in implementing the industrial policy that is outlined in the 12th five-year plan.
Okay, Mr. Sriram, please.
I want the quality of services like education, health, water, sanitation to be dramatically improved as if there is no tomorrow.
So in addition to what they have said about agriculture and about this, you know, what we need to do is change our macroeconomic policies, because that's where the bulk of the problem is arising from. So instead of targeting investment, we should target employment so that we have full employment generation, which has not been happening for the last 30 years. And that's why there's growing underemployment, not unemployment. That's one. Second is technology. Again, you know, so that the distribution doesn't get so skewed. So we need to go in for appropriate technology in different sectors so that we can generate this. Third is banking secrecy has to be taken into account, because banking secrecy has enabled our banks, the multinational banks, to operate as Hawala operators, HSBC Bank and various other banks which have been caught. And that then promotes the black economy. So we have to curb the black economy very importantly, because that's a major source of inequality and policy manipulation.
So